Welcome to the Common Man Football Show. My name is James Coburn, and today's episode, we're talking about college football Week 11 power rankings and top 25, at least for this week. Now, again, the way these power rankings are set up, it basically takes how many wins the team had, the strength of schedule they faced, and all the other sort of data points, whether you're talking special teams, offense, defense, and all that stuff, links and just, not links particularly, but just definitions and terms will be in the description. So you can just go to the description of the video and all the terms and definitions are there to explain. So for the top 25 this week, it is interesting, to be honest. I was kind of surprised at how the results kind of shaked out. The top four for the top 25 is Notre Dame, Penn State, Clemson, and Georgia. Now, I do understand a lot of people are going to go, Penn State, how is Penn State here? Because they lost 2 games in a row. But what's propping them up is their strength of schedule. Penn State's played one of the toughest strength schedules out of almost every single team in college football. And because of that strength of schedule, it makes the losses look better than you would expect. I do understand that winning at the end of the day is most important. I mean, if I was actually going to pick a top 4, I would not go with Penn State. I would go with, say, Alabama, for example. But that's just kind of how the data works. Those teams played fairly tough schedules up to this point. Alabama has played fairly weak schedule. They're kind of a little bit above average, but not amazingly tough. So you have to take stuff like that into context, which is what these rankings are about. It's about the context of the situation, and that's basically how things are shaping up right now. So basically, those are the top 4. After them, Ohio State, Alabama, TCU, Wisconsin. Wisconsin is undefeated, but they continue to have this strength of schedule issue. If the strength of schedule was better for Wisconsin, they'd be ranked higher. So again, this is giving you some perspective on what the strength of schedule is, supposed to do. Like, just because a team goes undefeated doesn't necessarily mean that they're a very strong football team. So that's basically what a lot of the stuff kind of takes into context. Past them, you have Mississippi State, Miami. Miami, of course, again, another team that's played a fairly not very tough schedule, but they're definitely in the mix. Iowa State is still here. Auburn still kind of in the mix. Washington still in the mix, at least as a top Pac-12 team. And Virginia Tech, Michigan, Iowa, UCF UCF is a really interesting team to me. They haven't played a very good schedule, of course, but they're knocking it out of the park in every single category: offense, defense, special teams, all those areas. They're doing really well. So they're kind of an interesting team to kind of think about in terms of maybe not Final Four, but definitely a big bowl game type of appearance for them. And of course, you have North Carolina State, Stanford, Washington State, USC, Oklahoma State, Boise State, and Georgia Tech. So those are all the teams, the top 25, based on the rankings this week. Once we get closer to the college football playoff, I'm going to do a video specifically about championship teams, about what the data looked like in each year based on the same methodology, and we'll get into all that stuff. But that's going to be more sort of a future video. But this is what the top 25 is right now. And of course, my name is James Coburn. You can find my other work at draftcoburn.wordpress.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at Geometrics. And if you like this content and you want more content like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Share this video as well with anybody that you know. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.